Code red, all hands on deck. We need to match these people.
Hello. You know what I gotta do real quick? I gotta pay my phone bill. Because I changed my, I got a new debit card. And the old auto pay didn't work no more. So you can all help me pay my phone bill. By hanging out while I do that for 10 seconds. What do you mean you're gonna send me a one-time passcode to my phone? The service got turned off. Well, it's not the money. I just use one of the a very affordable plan, so I don't use my phone much. Grub is like running around being weird. But it's just the kind of the hassle. There we go. Get a sponsorship from the carrier. I'll be like Ryan Reynolds. I'll get him on the channel. We'll do a bit together. This is Ryan Reynolds and Wormgirl for Mint Mobile. Are you tired of the shady contracts? Spotty coverage? Blocky Quilava says, hey, for those reading streams, where did you find that art? Who made them? I love the vibe. If you're talking about the art of Siffrin walking, book of the new sun painting. That's a book that's used for, or that painting is used for the books a lot. That is a painting by Adam Roberts, done in the 80s. If you're talking about, gosh, where is it? Yeah, if you're talking about this one. There's a lot of really great art of Severian. Like I said, it's almost all wrong because we know that the Fullergen cloaks are, you can't see any folds on them, that you can't see anything. There's a famous one of the covers that's really popular is I'll save it here. Severian.jpg. We put so this cover is really popular, so the cloak in the story does not have a liner, and of course, again, you can't see, it's darker than black, you can't see any folds or reflections on it, but Jean really liked the legend. Jean really liked the brocade liner here, so in one of the later books, he doesn't have his cloak because he's like he's off on some other adventure and he's not being a torturer. And he is going through like a box of stuff and he finds a Fullerton cloak that has a brocade liner. Just because Gene really liked this this look, he thought it was cool. The old novel cover art. What about the skeleton one? Did I have a skeleton image in the thing, or do you mean a different one? Let me look at what I have on the desktop here. I got this. This is still how I picture the Captain Ransom in Island of Dr. Death. He's having a crab battle. After I got done streaming, I was going through my... Oh, you might have been talking about this one. This one is from the... it's the newer version of the Japanese editions. I think this one is by the guy who does the Death Note, who like drew Death Note. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. And it's amazing. If you've read the books, this is when Severian comes upon the two-headed mummy in the ruined city on top of the mountain. It's really cool, yeah. And people are like, "Oh, his hair is not red," but the red hair that you see like this in manga and anime, sometimes it represents a character who has dyed hair, or just the artist has decided that in this world, you know, people in Japan have red hair all the time. But what's actually going on is it's meant to be like stylized, like red brown, like, you know, some people with black or really dark brown hair will have kind of a reddish cast to it when the light hits it. And that goes back to like the stylization of it in art goes back to like what's it called, kabuki and stuff, where you had characters where their kind of basic appearance would sort of let the audience know what kind of guy they were. So you'd have like the kind of stock characters. This was also the case in No theater, and it was a thing in the West too, with like Commedia dell'arte, which is very similar to kabuki, I think. Because in those theaters the acoustics weren't great, you know, the audience often wasn't very well read if it was like a show that was kind of for everybody. So you'd go in and you'd see like a let me pull one up. Here we go. So you'd see like this dude come out, and you would understand right away what kind of guy he was because of this red face paint that he has. I want to say that the red face paint was usually used for male leads and signified that it was like a younger, more like type A personality kind of brash dude. And then you'd also see like a blue face paint would signify that this character was like the more reserved and wise, but maybe less prone to taking action kind of character. You did catch a Worm Girl stream. Yeah, people don't realize kabuki was like, you would think like going and seeing a kabuki show is like this high culture thing, but kabuki was low culture. It's just, they just do it outside and kind of anybody could show up. And also one of the worms in the patron Discord just happened to be in Argentina while like this week, and he was like, hey, I'm gonna go to Recoleta Cemetery. Do you want to see a bunch of photos of there? And so he took a ton of photos, and he also found a let me get the other thing he found that was really cool. Uh, and I'm sorry if you missed the book reading stream and are now listening to me talk about a bunch of stuff that you weren't there for. I promise it's cool. I promise. I think you should go back and check the book reading stream if you didn't see it. There's a couple of things that I saw though in his photos that I wanted to share real fast. So Severin was saying there was a coat of arms on the mausoleum that he liked to hang out in, and I think he was misunderstanding what he was looking at. Because arms are something in his day, right? Because he's we haven't seen too much of it yet, but his culture is kind of sort of medieval, but not really. But this plaque is outside one of the mausoleums, and it's talking about this fella here who I don't know the name of. But there's this kind of image of like an anchor with a truck and a cannon on it, and chains around it, and the kind of anchor forms a cross that's giving off rays of light. I think Severian was looking at something like this, and it might have had a spaceship on it, but he said it was a fountain rising above waters, a ship volant, which means a flying ship, and a rose. And something we'll learn as we go, as if you read that book, or if you catch my video on it when I make it in a million years, is that Severian has a way of making, like, oh gosh, how would you put it? He has a way of making judgments about like the nature of things before he knows like the basic facts about them. And it does this with people too. And he's often right, or he's right in ways that you wouldn't think. And there's a sense that like Severian is almost like acting as an author within the story. And he is writing the book. It is his memoir, but like in the events he's describing, he behaves more like a writer of the story than of a character within it sometimes. It's very funny. Gosh, where's the other thing? Because it was really funny. And all these photos are in the patron Discord if you go to the Bookworms channel. If you're not there, it's like $2 a month. It helps me get by, and also it's a nice moderated chat where everybody's cool. So kind of nearby, what I call it, the cemetery, was this. Also, YouTube membership works the same way. If you're trying to support the channel, I think I get paid more from Patreon, but either's good. Whatever. Whoa. What? Oh my God. Thank you, Randall. That's great. 50 memberships. Jeez, like how many people are even in here? Thank you so much. But he found this kind of a spacesuit statue just kind of chilling out by the Recoleta Cemetery. This is relevant to Book of the New Sun, but more, I was thinking like, this reminds me so much, there's a spacesuit in the bazaar in Zero Parades, which is also set in a place that is very much like Argentina. So that was a very funny coincidence. Maybe a little bit of bioresonance going on. Can I get some cool dudes in the chat? One last question. trying to get back into reading, and I generally love your picks / taste. How do you find them? Gosh, I think I found Book of the New Sun through a 4chan thread in like 2009. Um, uh, and oh boy, I've just been a reader for a long time. It's hard to read books now. I think ever since social media really became a thing that took control of everybody's lives. When I moved to my first apartment, I didn't have I had a TV, and I had a computer, but I didn't have internet, and I didn't have cable. And when I got there, I didn't have a job. I was like job hunting for several weeks, and so I would just go to the library and I would check out as many books as I could, and then I would just go home and read them. And when I wasn't reading, I would just be practicing guitar. And it's one of those things where it's like when somebody goes to prison and they have nothing but time, so they just get super buff. But I was working out at the library. And today I have some pita and hummus, so it's not going to be all crunchy in the microphone. Is that making are you guys hearing the alert box noise every time that goes? If so, I may need to turn the audio for that off. Well, you got the gains, I trained my brains. Exactly. In stars and time. Do you ever look at your Steam library and there's like stuff you've never seen? Like, when did I get a game called Kill the Crows? What is this? I like the art. Let me share a screenshot for y'all. Oops. Let's get this up. Yeah, like this is just in my Steam library. It's like, I'd buy this. Maybe it was in a bundle, but I haven't like got a new bundle lately. I get sent keys all the time, but I usually don't install them if I don't plan on using them. This is just here. I Ponder Dive. I'm just noticed a game I had not been aware of in my Steam library. It's like yeah, I don't know. Looks cool. Maybe we'll play it sometime. Let's get In Stars and Time going. Big picture mode can sort your library by date added, so you can at least see when it was added. I've never I've never entered big picture mode willingly, and I don't think I ever will. How's our audio? We're just gonna be seeing the member thing for the entire stream. It's wonderful. Let me change that other backdrop back to black. And
books are cool.
what's crazier, Randall, is somebody just did a dono, and I cannot see it. I can't see who did that. I heard the books are cool. Thank you. And then madness. I think it's done. No, it's still going. Okay. Thank you, my arm. I was a little... Still getting everything set up, so I'm a little out of sorts. Alright. So... we are on the top floor now, as far as we know. And, we're starting to see that, like, things aren't as, like, cheerful and cool as we thought. There seems to be some stuff going on with Siffrin. He seems to be forgetting things, possibly as a result of the time loops, but it sounds like he was forgetting things before then. Like, basic things. So it was like, at first it was like, Rub, please. Second, please. She's randomly sprinting all over the place and knocking things over. No, this is an RPG. It has a lot of really beautiful little art that they're not shy about showing off all the time. But it is it's kind of a basic RPG that is has a pretty good combat system, and then it but like the main kind of gameplay is actually through the time loop system. But yeah, so Siffrin was forgetting like little details and things people had told them, but like then at one point he noticed that like people were avoiding touching him, and he finally asked Isabeau about it, because they've been pretty close, maybe even like moving toward like a little romance or something. And Isabeau was like, oh yeah, you told us one time you didn't like being touched, and so we're just trying to respect that. And Siffrin didn't remember saying that, doesn't remember that he doesn't like being touched. So that's worrying, to just like forget a basic fact about yourself. Bonnie's also here. Bonnie is here. So everybody else has a has pronouns in bio. Bonnie is they, that. Oh no, okay, they're here. I was just seeing it in stats. And Bonnie's they, them, and that is their choice. But it's funny to imagine that they're they, them just because they're a kid, and who cares? Like, it's just like, look at these stats. Just nah. If he has haphephobia, then it would be normal to forget that due to the irrational nature of phobias. That's true, Quenlin, but like, it seems like he's forgetting a lot of stuff, and we don't know anything about him. It turns out that his cloak is like super expensive. It's like a really like magical cloak that adjusts to the temperature no matter what, and it's made of expensive material. And they were like, this is really expensive. Like, you could sell this and live for years off of what you sold. or what you made, and he doesn't remember where he got it, and so like it's starting to be pretty suspicious. So Bonnie, we found that they had stolen, or not stolen, but they had a book that they didn't want us to see about Mudu death rites, like what you do when somebody dies in that culture. And Bonnie is Mudu, or they're like descended from there, I'm not sure, but so that was a little worrying. We'll save your sister, Bonnie. Huh? Oh. Yeah, I know. Alright, so we'll go on ahead. Are you ready? Ready. Alright, let's go. Yeah, sometimes kids are just kid gender for real. That's like how it was in like the like you'll sometimes hear like, oh, little kids didn't used to get blue and pink, they just wore like a, or they didn't, and little boys would wear dresses. They didn't quite wear dresses, it was just like a smock, which is just like a big shirt basically. And you would just throw that on your kid because like it's a kid. they're gonna get into stuff. You don't really got to worry too much about their clothes. Wait, do you hear that? Okay, so this is new. That sound, that's the king. He's crying. Maybe we did hear that. Well, judging by its location, I'm guessing this is the key for the gate just ahead, but there's hair growing out of it. The gate is covered in some sort of thread. It doesn't seem locked, but I'm not sure the key you picked up would be useful. Is there more of that stuff? It looks like there's maybe more of it than there was before. This thread is so strange. I can't seem to move it aside. Frozen thread. It seems to be covering the rest of the floor, too. Can we cut it? Ah, stars. He didn't remember to stop them in time, and now the kid has a knife. Hi-ya! Did you break my dagger, darling Bonnie? No. No, I promise. Oh, it actually isn't. That's good news. It's so scary, Sif. His dagger isn't broken, but it doesn't seem to have done anything to the thread. Oh, wait, look, it did something. The thread is slightly dented here. Okay, so we saw that before, except the, Sif forgetting to stop Bonnie. So a sharper knife would do the trick, maybe? I suppose. Either way, we should explore the floor more. Sorry, friend. Wow, they really feel bad. An apology from you, Bonnie? That's magnificent. Oh. I mean, it's not funny, Siffrin, you crab. Okay. So, if I remember right, we go over here with this key. No, that's the angry door. This, So there are several steps to getting all of the keys for this floor. And the main thing is we then get a star crest, which we can use to break one barrier. And there are several barriers, and then we have to loop to come back. Hey, what's this about? Oh, it's just stopped. A mirror. You and your allies are reflected in it. That's a big mirror. Massive, even. And there's not even really anything of interest in this room. I don't know anything about it. Before the house shifted around because of the king, it was in a part of the house I didn't often walk by. I suppose looking for the switch. If it is what I think it is, then it should be... Ah, everyone say fromage. Fromage. So we had this before too. What was that? Oh, look, something's on the ground. A piece of paper. Behold. Oh. Yeah, like Bonnie in the front. It's a picture of all of you. It's us. This is lovely. Isn't it? It's a crafted mirror that takes pictures. I heard rumors that someone was creating one, but I didn't know that someone lived in Dormont's house. We look so surprised. Only Isabeau knew this was coming. Pictures are so rare. It's nice to have one of us. Thank you for telling us about it and for taking a picture, Isabeau. Ah. It's nothing. What should we do with it? Odile looks at you. Would you keep it safe, oh one with all the secret pockets? Odile. Wife. Can we Google? Somebody Google Odile, wife, Odile, Mary Odile route. Okay, we got the smiling key. Oh, don't forget to check the picture, somebody said. It's the same. Yeah, lots of back and forth on this floor. We're also trying to make a bomb, and we know where 2 of the pieces are. We can get 1 in town and 1 here on this floor. And, so we're just looking for the 3rd one. Cooking book all about stupid croissants. So, Mirabelle, okay, we saw this before, actually. You don't even want to think about croissants. Oh, Deal's smiling, which means they're probably done. Fascinating. Thank you, Mirabelle. You were right, Mira. You have something to say, perhaps? Oh, no. We would never. Oh, yeah, we saw that. Uh-oh. You should probably stop them. So, they were going to... I don't remember. Let's save him. You slap your hand right on Mirabelle's mouth. You shake your head at her and move your hand. What, the crab? What? I wasn't going to say anything bad. I was just going to say that it's... That this torch over here is wonderful, right? The design of it is very nice. I suppose. If you are watching these in order, if you're watching the VODs in order, I'm sure you'll remember what we just stopped, but it's been a few days. Mirabelle gives you a grateful smile. You give her a thumbs up. Oh, your glove now has a trace of lipstick on it. Oh, lipsticked gloves. Did mine smudge? She looks as perfect as always. You shake your head. Sorry about your gloves, then. Single tear. There. Odile absent-mindedly pats Isabeau's shoulder. Huh? So that was new. Paintings of various house paintings. You see Mirabelle in some of them. Some old, boring books. The Caboan Craftonomy book is here. Ah, that's a craftonomy book. We don't really have time to read about craft of any kind. Let's keep going. Oh, eye patches. Okay, we saw that, yeah. Why is my skip button not working? We have the skip symbol. Yeah, it should be X. You can get a fun thing if you check a bunch of barrels and pillars in one loop. I would not have thought to do that, so I might... oh, there's an item in here. Pepper juice. Grub has entered the armoire. I just saw her disappear into it. Okay, and this is the ceramics room, and some weird tools to make pots. You forget what they're called. Pottery wheels, Sif. Ah, you've forgotten this one before too. Yeah, so pottery wheel, kiln. Oh, we remember the kiln this time. Yeah, so Sif is also like forgetting common words. There seems to be something wrong with him. There's a box here. The box is filled with crafting materials and finished art pieces that no one liked, including... You're getting used to this. Something was here before, but you always keep whatever weapons or armor you get through loops. Is the world rewriting itself when you look around again? Actually, now that the paper-mache hands are gone, there's some tonics in here. Okay. Yeah, we got paper-mache gloves for Isabeau. So, he does paper damage instead of rock. Which is extremely useful because everything, like every enemy seems to be rock. I'm sure that won't last forever, but... Sure is a broken pillar. Broken pillar. Mirabelle's role model, frozen in time. Whoa. She's another house maiden. I always wanted to talk to her. She's so cool. Her crafted pieces are always so perfect. I want to be just like her when I grow up. Okay, so we... Yeah, see, it's not, the fast forward symbol's there, but it's not... One moment, please. Hello? You have a... Yeah. One. Sorry about that. My deep dish pizza arrived. I have no idea how exciting that is for me. Grub calling from the armoire. So we've been seeing these holes. I assume they're fast travel or something. We can't use them yet. Yeah, there's a really good deep dish place. It's pretty far away. I'm like right at the outside of where they will deliver to. Open phrase 1, 2, 3. Nothing happens. Worth a try. So yeah, there are phrase doors, like doors that you have to say a password for them to open. Oh, that's my room. Okay, we've seen this. Yeah. Papers filled with complicated equations. We can get a bomb part in here. Oh, it's shift, not X. Okay. I submit that deep dish pizza is a different food than regular pizza. Like, if you got spaghetti and then like spaghetti and lasagna are allowed to be different foods, right? It's kind of like a casserole, yeah. I mean, it's still a pie. It's just got so much goddamn cheese in it. Pondered Ive says it's like eating a bread bowl. snacking on hummus while I talk about my deep dish. Yes, what gave it away? It smells fruity, just like your name. Mirabelle plums. Oh, that's right. My roommate gifted me some Mirabelle plum-scented soap a while back. She may never clean her room, and she may keep me from sleeping by muttering formulas to herself in the middle of the night, but she does give great gifts. Some flowers Mirabelle's trying to grow. I'm trying to grow them out. They haven't died yet, even though I haven't been here for months now. I suppose that's something I can thank the king for. Okay. So we got the second bomb-making part. There's a key in here. A closet. You open it. You found the angry key. We can now get into the angry door. Candles. Oh yeah, this was where we found out about the cloak. So there's no like money system in this game. It seems like you just get, like, if you run out of items, you just go back through the lower floors and just pick up things that have respawned. Oh yes. And we learned about changing. So the yeah. So everybody having their pronouns in bio is not just a they're not just being woke or whatever. The people of this country worship the god of change, and so they try to embrace change in their lives. And the magic that exists in this world lets you like remake your body or drastically alter it. And so it's common for people to go through a gender change once or twice in their lives. And then Odile was saying that in Kabwa, which is where she's from, which is very far away, she was saying that's illegal, but people still do it. Deep dish woke. Somebody said they've never had deep dish pizza. So it's like you make it in like a deep pan, like not a super deep pan, but it's like 2 inches high maybe, and like the dough is kind of packed in, and then it is just filled with cheese, and the sauce is usually on top with the cheese underneath, and it's good. So this guy's paper. For once, we have a paper guy. Oh, he's strong. Buff defense, because I have a feeling he's going to hit hard when he gets a chance. Oh, that's annoying. We'll do this, and I think this will get us our all-out attack. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, if you do the same element 5 times in a row, basic attacks don't, or basic attacks do count. That's right. You get an all-out attack, and it revives and heals everybody, so they're really useful. Quinlan says, interestingly, friend of mine is trans, and he feels the setting of this game being so accepting about the subject makes his skin crawl for some reason. Granted, he's a huge pessimist. That's just internalized transphobia, and I don't mean your friend is a transphobe. I mean that it's very common for people That's a common sentiment that is misguided. And I get it. Like, I'm not saying I don't get it, but like the I don't know, somebody in chat might have some insight, but like we live in a world that is just, there's so weirdly hateful to trans people, and it's easy to like stew in that all day and start to like just get like trapped in that feeling where like you start to feel like even imagining a better world like this one is not just cringe, but like some sort of like harmful form of escapism, even though it's maybe the most harmless form of it. You know, people would say the same thing about like Steven Universe, like, oh, it's, you know, gay people don't need to be miserable. They can just be hanging out. You can just have these subjects be normal things. Reminds me of how people who have been in abusive relationships for too long will feel like they literally don't deserve love anymore. It's very similar, I think, yeah. And it's also like, you'll see the same thing with like, there are people who are trans and they will make like their entire life about like arguing with transphobes on Twitter, and it's often because they feel like if they don't do that, they're like either letting them win or like not helping, even though it, like, you don't need to like burn yourself on that pyre. You can do productive work without sticking your head in the dumpster, you know. And it says, finding out how many people were upset by Steven Universe was very sad. I was like, the transphobes are just dumb, so like you can just kind of write them off. It's one of those things where like, I was thinking about this earlier. If somebody's an outspoken transphobe, more than almost any other form of bigotry, I feel like you can just immediately peg that person as like a danger to children, or like somebody who's like a trans fetishist. It's like always, it is like a cognito hazard for them, just like the existence of trans people. It's very funny, and I think it's because the genesis of a lot of transphobia is that the subjugation of women that exists worldwide is contingent on the acceptance of the situation as it is, as the way it has to be, due to, you know, biology or God or whatever. And when somebody is just like, no, I'm just the other gender, like that, like just completely shines a light on how stupid all of that is. And instead of just being normal about it, they lose their mind. It's very strange. Oh, whoops, she already had her turn. I don't know why I did that. Whatever. Yeah, like, you can tell there's something wrong with Rowling. Like, she's somebody who, I mean, just by reading her books, you can tell that, like, it's yeah, Steven Universe is great. It's still great. I think you should still watch it if you like good cartoons. Like if you like The Owl House or Gravity Falls or anything like that. Or if you like Undertale, Deltarune, like it's in that kind of family. It takes a little bit to get going. It has a little bit of it does that thing where it's got like a really good overarching plot, but then it spends a lot of time just on stupid crap. I guess Adventure Time kind of does that too. But if you want something to watch, it's great. Yeah, there's a very clear divide between plot episodes and one-offs. Have I watched Centaur World? No, I heard it was good. I really liked Owl House, and I'm glad that the creator is doing the new show that they're on, but I don't like it as much as Owl House. I thought Owl House was great. Okay, so we got that crest already. Season 1 of Steven Universe is slog. It is. I think it's more of a slog like the second time, like when you're trying to get somebody else to watch it, because you're like, oh, but when are they going to get to the episode where we start finding out that there's more going on here, like, or like when are we going to meet Peridot or whatever? But there's a lot of really funny stuff in the first season. Also, Cookie Cat looks like Image Friend. I don't know if you noticed. I'm gonna pull him up. So in Steven Universe, Steven is kind of obsessed with these, here we go. He's a little bit obsessed with these, God. The interface is so bad. With these ice cream sandwiches. These discontinued ice cream sandwiches. And they're like strawberry and vanilla. And somebody posted this the other day and they're like, I see him everywhere. Image Friend being the weird, creepy cat face that you see in Deltarune sometimes. Cookie Cat's backstory is foreshadowing, yeah. There's a little bit of setup there. I think they do a good job with that show of when stuff starts getting real, you do feel like you have like spent a lot of time with Steven just hanging out and doing stupid crap. So like the I don't know, it works in that way. It does add something that you've had that experience, even though it makes the plot drag a little bit. I think the Steven Universe's biggest enemies though were its like the fans. And I know people are always crying about fandoms. Okay, so we went that way. We have the crest now, so I need to think about where we need to go. People are always crying about fandoms being annoying or cringe or whatever, but there's something about fandoms for queer stuff that probably ties back into the friend who was like said this game makes their skin crawl. A free pastime. But hold on, this thing's being annoying. Oh. But there was a lot of just like stalking the writers, and there's a scene where like one of the characters like falls on another character and like looks kind of awkward for a minute, and then those two characters never really talk to each other or anything. They're not two of the characters that have any kind of a connection, but people were like, oh my god, that's signaling that there's gonna be a romantic relationship between these two characters. And so they started drawing all this fan art of it and stuff, and like that just didn't happen because the story was something else. And people were screaming about this show, which has a gay wedding on screen where two girls kiss and get married, and has a non-binary character who is awesome, and just a lot of gender and gay all over the place. they're saying that that show was queer baiting because it didn't fulfill their specific ship. And like they harassed one of the writers off of the show. And if you've ever watched the show and you remember when Pearl meets that girl with the pink hair and it seems like something's going to happen there and then that girl just never shows up again, it's because the creator of that girl who was like working on that plot like quit the show because she was getting so much harassment for not making Amethyst and Peridot get together. Oh, okay, so I think this one's new. That's one of my friends. He pushed me away so the curse wouldn't get me, and it hit him instead. He saved me. Isabeau hugs Mirabelle to his side. Let's keep going, yeah. The door is locked. The symbol over the keyhole is shaped like a crying mask. We don't have the key for this one yet, do we? There's a piece of paper stuck to the door. We closed as many doors as we could, but if somehow you need the key to this one, I hid it in room 403 in Little Mark's notebook. Room 403? Rooms have numbers now? The classrooms do. We've only seen a couple, but the house has way more. Room 403, though, I'm pretty sure we've at least passed it. It's where... It's currently on the second floor. The second floor? But we can't go to previous floors, can we? The big doors close behind us, don't they? Well, that's not good. But you're here. Classroom on the second floor, though. That's such a long way back. Better get going. Alright, so we hit another dead end. We pop back to floor 2. We can get that key. So I think this is floor 2. Yes. Dreamt you were eating a samosa as big as your head. You're hungry. Okay, we saw all this then. This is 2, right? Yeah. Okay, so we need to find that classroom. I think we saw this. Yeah. This was just the plant room. Are there any potions? No, the potions are too strong for us. But yeah, I think that's... like, we don't hear from Toby that often in public. Toby Fox. Like, he posts from time to time, but he doesn't have, like, a strong social media presence, and I think you can tell why. Like... Okay, we got a key here that we know how to get. Angoisse. Angoisse. This guy really reminds me of Off. I know that feels like getting Boss Baby vibes from this every time there's a like a French RPG, but come on. It's difficult to not look directly at every comment criticizing the thing you made. Yeah, I console myself with the fact that usually the people complaining about my game are at least dumb. So like, whatever. Although I do get mad sometimes. Someone will leave like a bad review on Steam or something, but the review is because like their computer was broken. Like it's like because either something unrelated to the game or because like they didn't know how to like it's a classic roguelike. It uses every key on the keyboard, and one of the menus in character creation uses back tab, which, if you don't know, is shift tab. That also opens the Steam overlay, which you can easily disable in Steam. You just right click on the game and you say, like, I don't use the Steam overlay for this game. Or you can rebind it, or you can rebind back tab at any time by pressing question mark, and it opens the Cataclysm key bindings, which are completely customizable. And like, somebody left a bad review because, like, this game doesn't even work if you try to go back in the character creator. It pops up the Steam thing, and I can't figure it out. It's like, okay, yeah. Yeah, Toby has some kind of a problem with his wrist. My game, Cataclysm: The Last Generation. There's a video for it. There's a trailer for it on the channel. The game is cataclysmtlg.com. It's free on GitHub, or you can buy it on Steam for like $7. I update it like 2 or 3 times a day usually. Like, I'm not saying you got to know how to reconfigure your thing, but like, if it's like Steam causing a problem, there's probably an easy fix, and you could probably ask somebody. Like, there's a Discord. We got the dumplings. Why is it sparkling? Oops. Right. There's a key in this bookcase. Oh, stop looking at the... Okay. But also, like, to take the time to leave a bad review for a game because of such a simple little thing, it's... I'm not like hurt by that. I'm just kind of in awe of like it's kind of a goober move. Classroom. It's on the other side. The bonding earrings person. I don't know where the bonding earrings person is. I haven't been down here in a while. Oh, Birdley would definitely leave a bad review because he couldn't figure something out. And then he would, like, if somebody showed him, he would, like, panic and try to remove it, but, like, he wouldn't know how. It'd be great. Too much monsters in the dungeon. The bad reviews on games don't let me rebind controls. I, as a, now that I'm a developer, I'll never leave a bad review on a game again. You're not offering useful information to other people. You're just affecting, like, the game's performance in Steam. And that's somebody's livelihood. So, there's, like, what could a video game do to you that would make you want to take food out of somebody's mouth? System. Oh, this is... I don't know. I've seen them around sometimes. I think they're someone's partner. Someone's bonded partner even. Look at their earrings. Aren't they bonding earrings? You look at them, the left ear has a beautiful dark dangling earring, and the right ear, a simple transparent one. Are those bonding earrings? You're not familiar with what that is. The earrings have different but complementary designs. How romantic. I wonder which half is theirs. I feel like the clear one represents them better, so maybe that one's the one their partner made. Think we'll see their partner somewhere in the house? Yes. They might have been looking for each other when the king attacked. If we manage to beat the king, they get back to normal and look for their partner. They'd start running, trying to find him. Flower petals in their wake. And then they'd see each other from across a hallway, eyes locking. They take one step forward, hesitantly, wondering if this is real. And then they trip on a brick and break their nose. And their partner, seeing the blood, would faint in horror. And they feel so bad they made their partner faint they would exile themselves in shame. Ah, yes. How romantic. It's not. Stop crushing our dreams. I've seen that before. What's a bonding earring? You suppose it's not very important, but... And yeah, on the same note, a good review can mean a lot, especially early in a game, or like when a game is not super well known yet. Hey, what was, what? Siffrin was here. What happened? There was a Siffrin. Now he's gone. A desk. On it is a notebook titled, Marked Super Awesome. Great, amazing, super duper cool notebook. Do not touch. Out of disrespect, you open the super duper cool notebook wide. Oh, thank the stars it's here. You found the crying key. Keychain dangling from it is shaped like a crying mask. A key? Here? A mask, huh? This feels out of place. I was expecting a keychain shaped like scissors or something. Put the key in your pocket. You now know where the crying key is located. Sif? Looking at the key in your hand is making you realize the trap at the entrance, the key in the admin room, the key that you had to backtrack for. You're not very good at your job, are you? It's your job to look for traps, your job to see hidden things, and you failed at those multiple times. If you weren't looping, there's no way you would have been able to get this far. You'd have died for good right away, and possibly brought everyone down with you. You can't help but sigh. Someone pokes your hip gently. Hey, have a peach. Peach time? Peach time. You take the peach and silently nibble on it. You were silent for too long and made the mood awkward. Say something. Thank you, Bonnie. It's fine. You're a peach. Okay, no. Ew. I feel peachy again. Yeah! I don't even know why I worry about you sometimes. But anyway, key. Better get back to floor 3. You could walk around and get some experience, or you could just find a tier somewhere and loop forwards. We actually gained a level or 2 down here, so we may as well save and keep going. Oops. Oh, I guess we have to kill this, right? Oh, I needed her. Okay, I don't remember which way you're supposed to go. I remember, beauty was the right way, right? I think it does wind up being the way to go. Kill Isabel. Poor Odile keeps getting all the attacks. Yeah, but she has a great looking, injured, portrait, so that's fine. Oops. Oh, this was the book thief, yes. Get away from me. Change. Was the open phrase for this door really just open phrase and then 1, 2, 3? That's so smart. It's not. Let's just go in. It's a broken pillar. Pillar. Someone frozen in time. That's another student. We took a grape stomping class together 2 years ago. Sorry, a what? Grape stomping class. You can make wine, madame. Oh. The door was locked, wasn't it? They must have thought it would protect them from the king. But sadly, the king's curse doesn't care about locks. The vial, but it's broken. The pieces of glass catch the light, making them almost sparkle. Shiny, but sharp. You leave the pretty glass alone. As the kids say, yoink. Oh, I don't know them personally, but I've seen them around. I don't know anything about them. Mira. I'm trying so hard to remember something, anything about each person I see, but there's so many people I know nothing about. And they're not dead, you know. All we need to do is beat the king to break the curse, and you'll be able to get to know each of them as much as you want. Unhinged low HP portraits like something from Doom are peak, that's true. There's some croissants on the table. Want some, friend? You feel your face scrunch in distaste. But you liked them when we first met, didn't you? See, here we go. What's this all about? I feel like one day you just did a 180 and decided you hated him. What happened? Did you eat a bad croissant somehow? Did it have a hair in it? Someone beat you up using a croissant as a weapon? Or did someone eat your croissant? Was it Isabel? No. I tried very hard not to eat Sif's food, so I wouldn't... Oh crap, did I? No, just... I ate a burnt one once. And that was enough to swear off croissants forever? You nod. You know, I wouldn't burn a croissant. I'm good at baking. Yeah, you're really good, Bonbon. Good baker, Bonbon. Good baker. Croissant. 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 God, we're gonna get exploded. No. Get away from me! You're gonna explode. I don't do enough damage to you for some reason. Actually, is that the whole floor? Or, like, can we go back here and does touching this one... I wonder. Because we gained a level or two, so... Alright, we're back up. Now we need to get all the keys again. And remember what... Strong sadness is again. Nah, we'll be fine. Let's go, go, go! Quasimodo predicted all of this. We got a couple of tree enemies. I wanted to fight the king. 20 loops on the 3rd floor. I compromised. If you forget, you get memories of Keith's. That's true. Kill the left one this time. Killed the right one before. I ate deep dish pizza off the radiator. With how the Many Saints of Newark turned out, I kind of wonder if, like, Sopranos was just like a complete accident that only came together because the actors in it were so cool. We don't have any water, so water is what revives people. So we will have to get a like an all-out attack going if we want to get Odile back. So let's just spam paper. Chill. Thanks, Bonnie. Buffing everybody. Little super sweet tonic. Little pretty buffy friend. Oh god. We're in one of those situations where, like, if we're trying to go for paper, like, suddenly our ability to make paper attacks, like, sucks. Can't cast Lovely Moving Cure yet. Like, they literally stopped my paper attacker. Killed my other paper attacker. Defense up. Moving Cure on Isvo. Did you ever feel like nothing good was ever going to happen to you? Yeah, but nothing ever did, so what? Hi, Worm Girl. I was listening to Radio Westeros and it struck me how similar you sound to Gwennifer. You aren't secretly the same person, are you, LOL? I am not. I'm only one person. one more attack here. There we go. The long-haired one is doing something. It sacrificed itself. Give the one more strength in the process. Oh, did I kill that one first the other time too? No, whatever. Or does the left one always sacrifice itself? But we're all just one people. I don't know why everything is hitting Odile. She does have kind of low HP because she's paper, but like, come on. Paper Alpha 5. Yeah, right. One last floor to go. The door's already closed? No, we can save. Oh, okay. That's fine. Okay, so Bonnie's eating, and we're talking about, they want to have an adult conversation while Bonnie's not paying attention. We tried to say Bonnie's the cutest last time, and they didn't respond, so we say Bonnie has a crab face. You give a thumbs up. So mean, Siffrin. Good. Okay. So, He bites at us, what should we do with your body? So we saw that part. Yikes. Not imagining it. Bonnie stopped preparing food. You all talked about your possible deaths, and you saw Bonnie read a book about burial rituals. You didn't want to be right, but still you have to make sure. Maybe Bonnie isn't... You whisper, Bonnie. What? Were you listening to us just now? I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about any of us dying. Oh, Bonnie. Bonnie. No. Why did you have to say anything? Yeah, you had to say something, but they were listening to all this time before and they were fine, right? Why did you have to say something? You should do something. You have to fix this. Please, listen to... No! You're also stupid for talking about this. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Touch. You remember that touch is useful to make people less upset, or so you've heard. No better time to try. You approach Bonnie and try to pat their head. You don't even get close before Bonnie slaps your hand away. Don't touch me! Curse you, friend! Don't come near me! I don't want you to touch me. I don't want you to talk to me. I don't want you to even look at me. I don't want to think about any of this. You know this isn't about you. They need your help right now. Try to approach them again. No! Stop! Stop! Don't come near me. I hate you, friend. If you like to talk about how everyone will die, then you should just get it over with and die, friend. I don't care. I hate you. Your heart sinks. Your stomach. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. What about you, Siffrin? Oh. Bury me somewhere. Can we talk about something else? Oh. Yeah, sorry, I shouldn't... Hey, are you done talking? 'Cause it's snacks time, baby. No, it's serious business snack time. I'm listening. Snack times are always serious business, dummy. Today I have, some Madeleines. Madeleines, thank you for making some, Boniface. I also have some pineapple slices. They have some sugar on them. Just plain pineapple slices. With sugar. And pineapple's good, you know? It is. Just not very exciting is all. Exciting? You want exciting? Then eat this. Fish head. Fish head? Fish head? Why a fish head? Fish heads are yummy and the textures are different and good. Are they? They are! Okay. So which snack do you guys want? You'd like some Madeleines for me. There you go. Soft, delicious. After eating your snacks, everyone's health is restored. You can't talk to Bonnie, not right now. You leave Bonnie alone. Mirabelle's biting her nails. You point to them. Nails. Oh, thanks, Siffrin. She should wear gloves like you do. We're gonna be okay. I hope so. You might even say, uh-huh. Oh no. We're gonna nail it. I won't let you win. You almost did, though. Alright, so this seems to be the same now. So we just pop on through. So did Siffrin just like die of of sadness from getting yelled at by a baby? The entire game is torture of Siffrin. Yeah, it kind of seems like it. Okay, saw that. Get this key. Okay. Right, smile key on the left, which was in the room after the angry key, I think. That's the angry key. Good. I hate you. Stop it. Go away. Oops, I didn't mean to paper attack. He has a rock attack I could have used. But now he's frozen in time. Forever. Some juice. Is there anything else over here? And take the bomb part, I guess. Stop. So asked him and he said the game feels like a Lotus Eater machine. It makes sense. I don't think that makes sense. That has nothing to do with, like, what? Is this argument that the game is, like, making things too bright and cheery? Because it sure isn't. Prometheus says just got here, didn't miss anything important. Yeah, so probably about 20 hours of the game. Or like 10 hours of the game. Yeah, that's not like a known. A Lotus Eater machine is not like an established thing in the world. Oh, hey, Siffrin has a heal now. Oops. Yeah, this is not a game about forgetting your problems. I mean, it feels like such like a. I don't accept that answer. That's what I to the person who's not here who said that. I don't accept that answer. I think that's a very specious argument. You could not like the game because the art style isn't your vibe, or the time loops are not engaging to you, or like there's any number of reasons, but it's an escapist fantasy where things are nice is not what's going on here. Like that's. What it feels like is it feels like a post hoc kind of excuse for indulging a knee-jerk dislike based on personal-ish. This world seem ideal to anybody? World where Siffrin killed himself because he was sad. I mean, you could say like the character's main problems are not their gender, but for almost every trans person in the world, their main problems are not their gender either. That's like sometimes they are if you're in a bad situation, but like I don't know about you, but like my problems are like I have insomnia, you know? Got bills to pay. Got a video that's really hard to make and it's stressing me out. Anyway, I don't want to dogpile somebody in absentia, but I was a little floored by that argument. Somebody in chat has Crohn's disease. That's terrible. Did you see the thing about how the autoimmune disorders like that appear to be populations that in the past survived big bubonic plague outbreaks? Probably did so because of an elevated immune response in their genetics, so that their immune system got to work faster and was able to save the person from infection. And so autoimmune disorders like Crohn's disease are more prevalent in places where bubonic plague really ripped through the population. I'm just Kiwi says there's a speculation that autoimmune disorders are such a big problem because we're too good at hygiene. Yeah, humans are the only species that basically carries no parasite burden, so we attack our own selves. I think that is much more specious, because the humanity being rid of our parasite burden is like within the last like 150 years, and it's kind of just in like the first world. Basically, like, there hasn't been time for like sweeping, like genetic changes like that, and I don't know, but like with the bubonic plague stuff, there's like, there's like strong evidence of that. It's like a gut microbiome, and kind of just microbiome in general, and it's something we don't understand very well. I think I mentioned the other day that like everything we thought about microplastics was basically wrong, because the main way that they were being tracked was through a method that was incorrectly picking up the stearate that was used to free the researchers' nitrile gloves from their molds. So we actually have no idea how many microplastics are in people or where they are. I think the stars are back here. You try not to audibly sigh in relief. Key time. Whoa. Isn't that the key you found in the classroom? If you didn't pick it up, Siffrin, wouldn't we be super stuck right now? Yes. Whew. We got lucky. We sure did. There's a piece of paper stuck to the door. Can I see? Maribel's looking at the note intently. Someone said to look inside that kid's notebook to find the key, wasn't it? Are we going? Let's go, let's go! Ah, yes, let's get going. microplastics in my kidneys. Yeah. Once they've been completely petrified from all the energy drinks. Wait. Over there, isn't that a bathroom? Seems so. Bathroom. 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 So, does anyone need to go? Raise your hand. Just so you know, if you do need to go, when they make books about this moment, I'll be sure to mention that we need to stop for a bathroom break. A few people raise their hands. You might as well go too. Alright, let's get back here, but once everyone's done powdering their nose. Close the bathroom stall door. You don't really need to go, but there's something you need to do away from everyone. You fist bump the air and whisper, yes, 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 under your breath. Yes, you're all doing it. You're getting so close to the king. And it's so thanks to you and this blessing. Whoever, whatever blessed you with this, thank you, you think? Whether it's the universe, the change god, that tree, the stars, the moon, anyone, thank you. Ah, stars, can you imagine if you only had one life? You'd have died right at the start. And if not then, any one of you might have been frozen in time forever by touching one of those tears because you're all a bunch of curious idiots. Or worse, any of you would have died against the sadness for good. But you have this power, this craft. You'll never die for good. You'll always be able to start again. You quietly jump in place with a big grin on your face. 1, 2, 3, 4 jumps. You jump a final time out of breath and try to take a breath in and out. Whew. Alright. You're so close to the king, you can almost taste it. You need to stay focused. Or do you? You can always zip back, start over, make sure nothing bad happens to you or the people you care about. The king will never know what hit him. Fist bump the air one final time for good measure. Alright, everyone refreshed? Nose is powdered up, body's emptied. 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 Zah, she's asking if you pooped. All refreshed, nose powdered, and body's emptied over here, madame. Siffrin? You nod. Good. Let's get going then, shall we? Well, I thought there'd be something in this room, but it's a crabbing dead end. Language. But there's an intact statue of the change god up there. Isn't it the first we've seen in the house? Their face obscured, their silhouette shrouded, their expression hidden, an intact statue of the change god stands before you. Everyone is lost in thought, most likely sending their wishes to the change god. Join them? Yes. Better nothing. You wish for victory. Huh? You're holding something. You're holding the key knife. What? Siffrin? What are you holding there? A knife! Did the change god give it to us? Huh? No, it can't. I think they did. With it, we could... What? What the... That's floor 3's entrance? The change god beamed us there. That's... Well, at least we don't have to backtrack. I'm not gonna ask questions. Thank you, change god, for the spoon. Thanks, change god. Thank you. You and Odile look at each other and shrug. Thank you, change god, or expressions, or whichever deity gave us this knife. Thank you. We can finally get out of this level. You know, I was wondering, like, the king clearly closed this door and put tears in our way, but the locked doors, weren't they? Yes, we were wrong. They were most likely locked by residents of the house. When the house was attacked, no one knew what the king's powers were, so they must have thought locking him in would have been enough to stop him. But by that time, he'd already made sure Vogard would slowly start freezing in time. So, people in the house were trying to save Vogard at the risk of their own lives. But it was all for nothing. It did get in our way more than anything else, but there's no way they could have known. They tried, and yet the king... This once changed king. Well, we should get going. I'm predicting there'll be a strong sadness in the next room for you to cut into ribbons, Mirabelle. Okay. You get ready and slice the door. All right. The key knife broke on impact. Maybe it wasn't sharpened enough? That's too bad. You're sure you could have found a use for it elsewhere, but at least the gate is opened. Another strong sadness. We should... Let's go, everyone. Mirror. Yeah, what she said. Let Mirabelle blow off some steam. Battle time it is. Very nice of those hands not to attack us, but none of our attacks are hurting the big one. All those hands around it, is it making it invulnerable? Let's try to defeat one of those hands and see what happens. The big one's now vulnerable to paper attacks. We got this. I bet the hand will come back. So my strategy of just maybe killing all of the hands, it's probably not that great. But I'll do it anyway. It's vulnerable to scissors attacks. Okay. Oh, whoops. I meant to I thought that hit all enemies. It's hard to tell because these things are white, so when the white hands flash, it's not super visible. It's now even more vulnerable to rock attacks. That's not good. Maybe we can get a paper or a scissors train going here. God. Stop doing that. Yeah, that won't work. Here we go. That was close, but we got it. Shining Life. Oh, thank change. I'll be able to help out more. Shining Life is a skill that revives a KO'd ally. Oh, that would have been useful any time until now. Come on, everyone, let's keep going. Mira. We're gonna beat the king. It's gonna be great. Someone this far inside the house? Who? Claude! No, 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 no. Oh, is that? That's my roommate, Claude. Oh no, how did this happen? I hate my roommate. She's annoying and always bothers me for stupid reasons, but I used to think she should have become a defender because she was always helping people and trying out weird experiments to solve their problems. And she would always help the head housemaiden with hers. Always trying to find new ways to organize her desk, to help her finish tasks. Make sure she'd get some free time. She'd do it with a smug smile, saying it wasn't that big of a deal, that she'd do it for anyone, but if she knew the head housemaiden was in danger, she would have ran everywhere to help her. Not only because the head housemaiden would have solved anything, would have beaten the king if she could, but because if Claude is this far into the house, she must have tried to stop the king herself, so he wouldn't get to the head housemaiden. And so, if she's like this, he must have... I'm so useless. You don't know what to say. You don't know what you should say. What can you say in a moment like this? Mirabelle gently wipes dust away from her roommate's brow. Claude, if you can hear me, I'll be back for you soon. I promise. Let's go. She was the one who was getting ready to make a bomb in Mirabelle's dorm room, wasn't she? She's holding something tightly in her fists. You kneel down. It's a small vial, able to see your ingredient. We got the bomb! You have everything you need. You give them all to Isabeau. Alright, bomb time. Isabeau made a bomb. You keep the bomb in your pockets. Wouldn't want Bonnie to carry it. This'll be fun. Bomb time! If you have this memory equipped and loop back to the king, the bomb will magically appear in your pockets. Let's keep going. Belle, wait a sec. Mira, wait. No, I can't wait. We can't wait. We have to move on. Everyone's waiting for me. They can wait a little longer. Let's calm down. I can't calm down. The head housemaiden, she's so close. I can feel her. I need to help her. She needs my help. Everyone in Vogard needs my help. You don't know what to do. She's upset. She's upset. You need to help. Mira. Hey. Do it with me, okay? Just like Sif does. Oh. Isabel takes a deep breath in and out, and Mirabelle follows a beat later. They breathe in sync together. Ah, that is the thing that you do, yes. Whew. I'm okay. But Isabeau, you don't understand the head housemaiden. I have to save her. The head housemaiden, she's such a wonderful person. She helped me out so much. I couldn't do anything before I came to the house. I could barely sew my own clothes. And she helped me. She taught me. I wouldn't be the person I am without her. And when the king attacked, she protected me. Everyone was being frozen in time around me. And the head housemaiden made sure I could escape, made sure I lived. She gave me her blessing. Her blessing? Do you mean the power to survive the king's curse? But it wasn't the change god. The change god rarely does anything. Change god just pushes us to greater heights, but rarely helps us ourselves. The key knife we got earlier, it was the first time I felt their help. But the head housemaiden crafted a blessing so I'd survive. So I'd save her, save everyone. But why? Why would she? I don't know why. Why wouldn't she use it herself? Why didn't she save Vogard herself? Why didn't she give her blessing to someone else? I don't know. I don't know. She shouldn't have used it. Not on someone like... You think she was wrong? To make sure you'd survive? Glad you're here, Mira. I'm glad you're here with us. Don't leave us behind. We're here. We want to help you. Don't be stupid and run off ahead. Everyone, I'm sorry. I shouldn't run off ahead. It's okay, Mira. Now it's Madame Odile's turn to talk. But you were all doing so well. I want an emotional speech from you too, Madame Odile. Yeah, don't you see your tears? How can you say no to this face? To prove Isabeau's point, you make a grand gesture toward Mirabelle, as if presenting a marvelous art piece. Isabeau does the same. Bonnie also joins in. Mirabelle laughs, wiping her tears. Okay, fine, please stop. Okay. I think it's silly for you to wonder if you were the right choice this late in the game. You're the one that was chosen. You're the one that found the orbs. You're the one that made it this far, so we can spend our very valuable time wondering if so-and-so could have saved Vogard better, but we're here. You're here. And now the king is the only thing standing in our way. So you can have your little breakdown after we kick him where it hurts and spit on his grave. Madame, that was very good. A little too dry, maybe. I'll give you an 8 out of 10 for effort. That's a passing grade, deal. Shut up. Whose tummy is grumbling this time? Deal? You have a tummy? Of course not. Well, you're not. Tummy seems hungry. Bonbon? Oh, I still have snacks. And they're ready now. Can you eat something, Belle? Yes, I can try. Okay, then all of you sit the crab down. Gerona. Snacks. Okay, I have... I'll start with the worst one. Leftover samosas. Yesterday's dinner? Yeah, the ones I burnt. But I thought I should still keep them in case we get super duper hungry. Hope you mean the burnt samosas, they were delicious. They really were. They're not the worst of anything. Okay, next one. I have... palmiers. Yes. We all know... or palmiers. We all know palmiers. They're yummy. They're crunchy. They get crumbs everywhere. Moving on. And the last snack... Okay, I've never tried it before, but the smell hits you. Could they be malanga fritters? Beep. Whoa. Yeah. So? What do you think? I followed a recipe in a book. What are they? They're fried malanga and garamon. Malanga is a kind of root and garamon is some kind of pumpkin. It smells heavenly. Oh, stars. Sif's eyes are sparkling. And they're drooling, too. You wipe your mouth. You have to get them. So which one of you guys? Malanga fritters, please. Yay! Bonnie hands you the wonderful, delectable, yummy, wonderful malanga fritters. They might be your favorite fried food ever. Favorite food, period, maybe. You want to eat them so badly, but you have to pace yourself. You bite into one, slowly, shakingly. They're so good. You can't help but flail your arms around. Whoa. It's Siffrin, your face. Not good, huh? Gross. Siffrin after getting a whiff of a fresh, hot malanga fritter. After eating your snacks, everyone's health has been restored. I'm sorry, Bone. Being upset now, I shouldn't have. I should have kept it together. Mira, it's fine. We're all different kinds of upset right now. It's a stressful day. You feel better now that you're eating? I do, thank you, Bonnie. And I'm less upset now, more angry. With the king? Yes. I feel more confident too. We'll definitely keep the king where it hurts. Oh! And where's that, Mira? His stupid crabbing butt. Yeah. You all laugh. You got a memory of butt kicking. You'll always remember this. When equipped, memory of butt kicking will make your housemaid revive one KO'd party member during a fight. Once. Is Bill okay? Is she okay? I think she's okay because she ate some snacks. It's when you can't eat that you're not doing well at all. Makes sense. Thanks for all those delicious snacks, Bonnie. Oh, it's okay. Did you like those malanga thingies? Yes! Okay. Yeah, I made them for you, you know. I saw you look at a recipe book for a very long time, and you were looking at that recipe. I didn't know if you were studying it because you really liked it or really hated it. So I'm glad you actually really liked it. I mean, they made them for you? You made them for me? No, I made it for... Bonnie frantically looks around. For Deal. I made them for Deal because she likes to try out new foods. I do not. Yes, you do. I suppose I do then. See? I made them for Deal, not for you. Go away now. Don't look at me. Make like a crab and go. A little lightheaded you go. A lot of emotions being expressed right now, aren't there? I feel bad that I didn't notice Mirabelle wasn't doing well. Should have paid more attention. I'm glad Issa's here. Yes. Neither of us is very good at this feelings thing, and Boniface is a child still learning how to manage theirs. So it's good we all have at least one person who knows what they're doing emotions-wise. So, in the spirit of being a person good at this feelings thing, how are you feeling right now? You're all good. I'm fine. That's good. You open your mouth to ask how she is, but I'm good. Feelings check over. Go away now. You leave her alone. Mira, she's strong, but this situation must be super stressful for her. We gotta stay at her side, okay, Sif? You nod. Just said to Mira. What did I say? Do it like Sif does. Ah, the deep breath. Well, it's just something me and Mira noticed. Sometimes when you're taken off guard or when you get out of battle or something, you always take a deep breath in and out. Just calm yourself down, right? The breathing. You always do it the exact same way, too. You go like this. Deep breath in and out. Mira and I wondered what that was all about, and we talked about it and realized it seemed to calm you down. We thought it was cool. And that one time a few days ago, Bonnie was upset and you told them to do that, so we remembered. It does calm you down. How weird to be noticed and known. Was telling you weird? I think that was weird. I shouldn't have said that because now you make it self-conscious. I'll try not to. Okay. Mira, how are you feeling? Good. One-word answers are really reassuring. They are. Now two-word answers. They're too refining. I'll be fine, Siffrin. Thank you for asking. Thank you for being here. Wouldn't want to be anywhere else, Mira. She gives you a gentle smile. Oops. Too refined. King must be up ahead. Are you ready? Ready. Alright, is this like a right into a scene in a fight, or is it like a floor? Oh. Oh, young ones, are you here to kill me? Oh, young lady, you stand for change themselves, do you not? I just want the world to stay the way it is now. To be frozen in eternal beauty. A world of everlasting peace and rest. Young housemaiden. In a way, isn't my wish a form of change? Why aren't you on my side? Can't you feel it, young lady? The universe yearns for everyone's hopes to be encased in limitless ice. Won't you allow your fate to be ended? Corrupting and ending people's lives? You call this a form of change? You dare compare your dreams of ice and stillness to change themselves? This is not true change. This is just you acting like a god would for your own satisfaction. One would think keeping a whole country from changing and evolving is the farthest thing away from change. Pretty self-explanatory, stupid. Seems like a pretty pathetic way to appeal to a housemaiden's good nature, huh? Is this what you want, then? For us to peacefully let ourselves be frozen in time? I will never be on your side, King. Not in a million years. Oh. Spoken like a true housemaiden of change, but... Wait. You, traveler. Odile looks at you with an expression screaming, does he mean you or me? You shrug. Bright one. Ah, so he means you. Do you remember? Remember? Remember what? Oh, it seems you do not. We shall fight, and we shall see which side the universe favors. Oh, despite what you may think, I am a merciful king. I will give you some time to come to terms with your end. The most beautiful end, an eternal end. Oh, he's really taking us for chumps, huh? We've gotten this far. We will not back down. Get ready, everyone. Bonnie runs into the bomb. Bomb time. Bomb time. What the? You kind of messed it up but managed to throw the bomb at the king. Crap, yeah! Yeah. Take that, king. Oh, that felt satisfying. Oh. It is time, saviors. A vision of the future. Oh. One hit. One hit. The king got you all in one hit. You'd laugh if you had the energy to do so. You can't move. You can't see. You can't really feel anything either. You don't think you'll get out of this one? Siff! We can't let it end this way. Come on, you useless body. Move. No, your allies there. No, you can't let him. You can't let the king hurt them. Bonnie, just run. The sound of footsteps. They escaped. We need to buy them time. No, please, not your allies. You have to do something. Move. Please, do whatever you want with us, but don't hurt Bonnie. Please. Oh, do not worry. After I take care of you all, the young one will have a wonderful rest. But before that, the king strikes. Everything hurts. You can't move. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts. You feel a tug on your stomach. And then... Whoa. Woohoo! That was awful! You try to catch your breath. Your body's fine and unharmed, but your brain still hasn't gotten the message, it seems. Stars, this was awful. Did he really kill you in one strike? This feels a little disrespectful, doesn't it? That attack was so strong. Why was it so strong? How was he so strong? That strike hit you so hard, you don't think just buffing your defense with skills or equipment will be enough to survive it. Is there something out there that could protect you against it? A craft skill, maybe? Mirabelle. She's the one who usually heals you all in battle. She knows healing crafts you've never even heard of. Maybe she would know something. But for now... Yeah, memory of defeat. You'll always remember this. Back to the stage, Siffrin. You have a king to beat. Okay, I think we're going to call it there for tonight. I'm very tired. I've been up since very early. You can probably hear it in my voice. And I've got pizza to eat. The Rakish Sage says, I am just about ready to put money down on the king being Siffrin from 1,000 loops ahead. That's what I've been thinking. I'm thinking, also I'm hearing echoes of like Susie kind of in Deltarune. It's making me think about how Deltarune's probably not going to go so well in the next chapters. Yeah, at least we got him with the bomb. His hair spreads around like crab legs. What if the key to defeating him is to become a crab? Because a crab can pinch through his armor or survive his attack because crab has strong armor. Crab can snip all of his hair off with the pincher. Right? Something to think about for next time. Crabs are inevitable. And yeah. I'll see you soon, everybody. The next one is this Wednesday? Yeah, the next one is Sunday, so that's that'll be another reading stream. I'll see y'all then. Bye-bye.